Is it funny or sad that I only have one Historic Brawl deck? Well, we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of... I don't want to say there's a lot of opportunities or differences here, but... Oh, hey, it's Golos, Tireless Pilgrim. I'm fine with this hand. I've got ramp. Okay. Yeah. So, that went well. Okay, take two at playing some Historic Brawl, because my opponent just... I mean, you saw, he kind of... I don't know if it's that he is tired of playing against Sythis decks, or he wants to play a quote-unquote real deck. We'll see. Maybe he's trying against Dragavan. Here's the other big bully of the format. I really feel that this hand is, again, phenomenal. The Esper Sentinel is very good, but the Legion Landing... So... and the Sanctum Weaver. So here's the play. So we go first turn Legion Landing, second turn Sanctum Weaver. And then I'm going to Sythis Sterling Grove. It's going to be crazy. Sanctum Weaver is, if you're not familiar with it, it taps for 1 mana of any color, or X mana of any one color, where X is the number of enchantments you control. It itself is a mana dork. Oh my god. So I attack first. Not that it really matters. He's not going to block. They never block with the elves, especially on Kinnan. Kinnan's ability is that your mana dorks tap for an additional mana. So when he plays a land, his elf will tap for 2, and he'll play an Arcane Signet, and then he'll play a Mind Stone, and then... Oh, he's got his own Sanctum Weaver. Okay, so how do I optimize this? So I play my commander, and then Sanctum Weaver is going to tap for 3... and I'll have 4 mana total, so I'm going to go Esper Sentinel Sterling Grove. No, Banishing Light. Banishing Light. Draw a card, gain a life. Banish the Kinnan. The trick to beating these decks is to push his cost up so high that it's not worth playing, or to put some enchantment on him. I forget what it's called. I have a few of them, actually. Nahiri's Binding being one of them. That you push it up so you make it that he can't do anything. That he doubles mana, but without his second ability, which I call the Spin. Interesting. So he's going to try to break it somehow. So if he doesn't do it this turn, I'm going to play the Sterling Grove, and I'm going to make his life kind of difficult. Sterling Grove also taps, or I can sacrifice it to return enchantment card, so I'll get another card to imprison Kinnan. Boseiju. Okay, so this is very, very good, because I can get a land with a land type. I was not expecting that. We're going to get a white source. Onto the battlefield. Excellent. So I'm going to cycle my Secluded Step as well. So right now he's got that much mana. So this is problematic, because now we can Swiftfoot Boots on Kinnan. I guess I just have to break that somehow. He's got 2 mana available. Moonsilver Key. Okay. So, with Sanctum Weaver out, cards like Paladin Class become a push. Because I'm drawing a card, but I'm also generating a mana from it. This doesn't destroy creature or planeswalker. Okay, so the other thing, too, is that I'm going to actually destroy his Sanctum Weaver. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I can cast Fateful Absence and Catilda. Or I can cast Garruk's Uprising and draw a card. It doesn't do anything yet. Okay, so make that all white. Oh wait, so that's 5. I have 6, 7. Oh my god, so if I cast the Garruk's Uprising, it's not going to matter. Okay, so I have 5 mana. Cast Catilda. Break your Sanctum Weaver. Now I can attack with everybody and flip the... we'll just wait. So the Paladin class is also really powerful. Yeah, we'll just wait, because I have, as we've talked about in my other videos, I enjoy counterplay, and Shepherd of the Flock is arguably one of the strongest uncommons for decks that play O-ring effects or banishing light effects, because especially in commander formats where they can move their commander back to the command zone, the Shepherd allows you to reuse it because of the Usher to Safety adventure, and it also is protection in that I can return my permanents to my hand. However, in this case I actually can't, because they have Shroud, not hexproof. I cannot target them with my own abilities, and he can't either, so it's kind of cute. But in the case that he goes after something, the Shepherd of the Flock is definitely... it's one of those white cards that if you play Commander or Brawl, you should definitely consider, or Historic Brawl, I guess, because it's not standard legal anymore. But this card is incredible. It's definitely over the top, and it's a 3/1 for 2. It's not bad on its what you're getting out of it. Buy him from your commons bin or something, or find a foil one for $1. Foil showcase one. Garruk's Uprising, if you're not familiar, 3 mana. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a creature. If I control a creature with power 4 or greater, I draw a card. And then whenever a creature I control, a creature with power 4 or more enters the battlefield, I draw a card as well. And all my creatures gain trample. There's a few other cards that do effects like this, but this is probably the best one. He doesn't know what to do. We're gonna pass. Okay, so here's where we get some silly fun stuff. So, I'm going to cast the Skyclave Spoon on my Esper Sentinel. Draw a card. He probably walked away. See, this is part of the problem. His hand, he only has, at his disposal right now, he's only getting 2 mana from the Llanowar Elf, the Elvish Mystic. So he has 5 plus the key, which he could search for, say, something, some mana rock. But he's got to cast it, and he only has 3 basics and Elvish Mystic. So he only has really 4, one to search, and 4 to play it with, and then he's getting 2 mana. So I don't necessarily know if destroying the Sanctum Weaver, which didn't seem like a very powerful play at the time, was what put him over the edge. But he clearly can't play the cards in his hand. The Kinnan deck is it's playing a lot of... This is funny, because now I can destroy his boots if I wanted. The Kinnan deck is very... Yeah, this is just kind of a fun card. Boseiju, by the way, costs 1 less if you control a legendary creature, so Sythis is always kind of going to make it cost 1 less. I got the wrong land. Okay, so how much white mana can I make? 7. So we do that, level it up, do that, level it up. They all turn sideways. I give this creature... Alright, that gives me that. Double strike. I mean, he obviously walked away, but, yeah, that's what happens when the Kinnan deck just, flounders. 54 life, not too bad. He just did nothing. Cool. I think there's probably more people playing Historic Brawl than there are Standard Brawl. We'll see. So I'm not going to count that first game. My opponent playing Golos, who decided that it wasn't worth playing against me. That Kinnan game, though, I mean, like I said, he walked away, but that's what you do. I mean, I'm not sure if Sythis is a big part of the metagame, but there's definitely more than one Sythis deck out there. I've seen plenty of them. Duck Love playing Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. So, again, small sample, but 2 out of my 3 matches have been against Kinnan decks. This hand needs something. Enchantments. We're gonna keep it. This might be over quick. There's definitely times that I've watched, I don't want to say Pro Tour, SCG events. The Feather deck is the one that comes to mind. The Feather deck, if you're not familiar, plays a legend named Feather. And okay, so now we're moving. So we play the Signet because it's the harder one to kill, and the next turn I'm going to go Spirit Dancer whenever he casts an aura spell. Yeah, so it's going to be Spirit Dancer, Sythis. No, it's going to be Sythis and the Paradise Druid, and then the next turn will be Spirit Dancer, Wolf Willow Haven. It'd be funny if he kept a one-lander here and hoped to bank on one. Only to activate abilities. Oh, he got a land. Chromatic Sphere is an interesting choice. You don't usually see that in Kinnan decks. Or I haven't seen it. I also haven't seen Omen Hawker because I haven't played recently. So I want double green. So we play Sythis. He might have counter magic here. Does not. Or if he does, he's waiting. Oh, he definitely can do something with a Chromatic Sphere. Okay. So there we are. Interesting. Crack that sphere? Nope. Rest in Peace just as a hate card against the meta. I mean, it's a card that my deck has like maybe 2-3 effects that do something in the graveyard, so Rest in Peace doesn't really hurt me. I built my deck that it doesn't hurt me. I do have a Skyclave's Boon, maybe another card or two that care about the graveyard, but overall, Rest in Peace hurts them more than it hurts me. There are like some decks that okay, and we might not be. This game might not be very long. I'm not gonna block that. Faith's Fetters. Okay, so here's the thing. I could put it on Kinnan to stop the spin, but it's a rough one. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar, you always play the Wolf Willow. Okay, you play cards like that on that land. So I need to Faith's Fetters. I need to get rid of Warren Clicks. Story of my life. The Conclave Tribunal, unfortunately, is not an aura itself. I mean, if I can make it to next turn, we'll see what he's got. But if I can make it to next turn, the lands are really bad for him. He should have more mana dorks. The Face Fetter on Kinnan is really strong. And it'll draw me 2 cards because I have both Sythis and a Spirit Dancer in play. Okay, that's something. Toxic Ward. Ward for a haste, Toxic 4. Yeah, that puts me on a really fast clock. Again, something that I haven't played against. And it tramples. So, Faith's Fetter on Kinnan. Yes, I want to draw a card. I have 2 mana available to me. I have 3 mana. Okay, play that guy. Hey, that's an answer, right? To dispel or ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's word 4. I'm only gonna have 3. Okay. Not sure how I get out of this. The Rest in Peace. Oh, here's a card that cares about Rest in Peace. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Let's just hope I draw something. I'm going to keep mana up because, again, counterplay. The All-Seed's really good, and the Snakeskin Veil is also counterplay. So he can't do the spin ability on Kinnan, but he has double mana from these guys. My life total honestly doesn't matter because I'm going to gain some from Sythis. The poison, on the other hand, does, so. Okay. I don't have 8 toughness. I literally only have 6, so I just lose. Cool. Again, like, he got there. He had the Tyrannosaurus... What is that card called, even? Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah, it's, like I said, I haven't played since the updates, or the last 3 sets, so my deck's kind of out of date. If you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many. Oh, so that's kind of a combo. It puts 8 poison counters. It's still moving from 2 attacks to 3 attacks, or 3 attacks to 2 attacks doesn't seem that impressive, but I was fearing a lot worse. I was fearing a Planeswalker. So, yeah, hey, 1-1, and put an asterisk next to that one that I didn't even play against Golos. So, not too horrible for not having played this in a while. Thanks for watching.